So, currently I am a student at Howell High School, and Howell High School's motto is graduate educated and responsible citizens. I would like to show you that graduates are educated and responsible by being on the school board and effectively creating a better learning environment. I will do that because I'm a student. I bring a young perspective to the board. I just came out of the school. I know what's working and what really isn't working. I have a different look. I see it in the hallways. I see things happen. I see things that should happen that aren't. I don't have anything I really want to be like, oh, I need this to happen. That's why I'm running. I'm running because I feel that a well-rounded group of people representing a larger group of people is good. You wouldn't want the legislature full of people who thought one way, because those who didn't thought differently would be out of luck. They would be completely ignored. That's the foundation of our government, is the minority has to be listened to. When you bring a well-rounded group of people, they listen, they have their different ideas, and they compromise for the good of the community. We don't come at it as, this is my idea, that's your idea, we're going to clash in the wall. It's, okay, we're going to mix them, we're going to figure out what's best for the community. I don't come at this as, you know, I have all the experience in the world, and I know everything, because I don't. I'm 18 years old. I was barely able to run for this. I haven't even voted yet. But I come at it with experience that I think the school board needs as a younger perspective, because with well-rounded people, they can better represent the community. Thank you.
First of all, you know, the guy who just spoke up here, how can anybody second that, you know? It's a guy that's got his whole life ahead of him, he's coming out of high school. He's the best testimony to the Howell's finest. And I think we got to give him a round of applause. How many people thought about running for election then? I was going to Ohio State and I was thinking about college. Party. Anyways, I'm running as an independent for the Howell School Board. My campaign, if you go to my website, it's modeled after a famous quote, of the people, by the people, for the people. Abraham Lincoln, Gettysburg Address. You know, I believe an effective school board campaign should be free of outside political organizations and run from the grassroots. Decisions should be made freely without the concern of any backers. The school board, it's a board of trustees which guides and oversees the financial well-being of the entire school system. The board is reportable via elections to the stakeholders within that school system. The superintendent and administrative staff are the CEO and his or her management staff. For this reason, it is expected that the board and board members to be decisive. Priorities need to be placed in order with an execution timeline to prevent snowballing of issues. For example, as we talked about, priorities, settling a contract with the HEA, move to Parker High, flex schedule, getting the balanced budget. Howell High School needs to open on time in 2008-2009. School of choice. We need to aggressively get out there and market our school system as a school of choice. And then we need to develop a long-term plan, because, believe it or not, growth is going to come back. We need to get looking in the future again at what we're going to do with elementary, middle schools, etc. The May 8th vote is about 2 open seats. How important are 2 votes? Let's reflect a moment on this. With 2 additional members affiliated with the Livingston Organizational Values in Education, the Howell school system would have censored freedom of speech. Think about that. Come out to vote. I appreciate your vote on May 8th. Thank you.
Thank you all for coming out, and thank you to the staff and management of the Preston Argus. This is a bit of an interesting event for me. I've not been in a debate like this before, and I know some people are more averse to this than others. But one of the reasons I'm here is because I'm an optimist. I'm a bit of a visionary, and I see a lot of good in the schools. I've coached children, that some of them are your children. I've worked with them in Boy Scouts. I've worked with them in Odyssey of the Mind. I remember my first year coaching Odyssey of the Mind. It was horrible. I had no clue what I was doing. I stuck with it and went 3 times to globals with 3 different teams. These are good kids. These kids have potential. These are not like what I remember my peers to have been a few years ago when I was in high school. But what I want to do is to come, we've got some financial issues that need to be addressed. Teacher contracts that need to be addressed. But what we need to do after that first year of addressing these issues, we've got 3 more years. And in those 3 years, I want to work with the teachers, work with the community, work with those people who have ideas, and bring Howell schools to the top of the headlines, but the headlines won't be the same. The headlines will be, wow, look at Howell schools are excelling. Their students are excelling in industry. They're going to, both in the technical fields and the academic fields, their students are coming out of school with a strong direction in life. They know who they are, they know what they want to be, they know what they want to do. I want to help these students achieve this, and one of the things that I want to do is sit up at the front and model the proper behavior for these students, invite them up, listen to them. Let them see me show respect to members of our community so that they know how to show respect to the members of their peer groups. It starts at the top, and I'm willing to do that. Thank you very much.
Providing this facility for this forum. I definitely want to thank all you for showing up tonight. You know, I'm probably preaching to the choir now, but don't forget to vote on May 8th. You're the ones I can count on. But mostly I'd like to thank these 6 candidates for having, not only showing up tonight, but for having the commitment and willing to take the effort to put their names on a ballot, to run as a write-in candidate, and to try to help our community schools. So please give them a hand. For tonight, I'm sure these guys in 1 minute will hang around if you want to ask questions. And thank you again for being here tonight.